So my buddy asked me yesterday, why do I procrastinate? Why do I put off all the things that I know I should be doing until next week, until the last minute, or just until I forget about them completely? Well, procrastination comes from this Latin word that I can't even pronounce, which just means belonging to tomorrow. And it's related to this Greek word that I also can't pronounce, akrasia, which is the state of mind in which someone acts against their better judgment through a lack of will. So I know you've heard something like this before. I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll start my diet on Monday. I'll start going to the gym next week, don't worry. But then tomorrow never happens. Well, in this video, I want to talk about a couple reasons that we procrastinate and how we can deal with this procrastination by using the Ivy Lee method for productivity. So now that we know procrastination is the force that stops us from doing what we set out to do, we know that it's not the task that's hard. It's the motivation to start the task that's difficult. That is the problem. So how can we find that motivation to just get started? Because once we get started, we conquer, we do it, we get it done. Because I want you to know that you are not lazy. Procrastination isn't because you are lazy. Don't even start that. Don't even put that in your mind. You are not a lazy person. You are not tired. Everybody procrastinates. But identifying these reasons will help you conquer this procrastination. So the first reason is you don't value this task. So imagine walking into your house, you see the dishes. I'll do them later. You go back in the bedroom and it looks like chaos in there. There's a pizza box. It's disgusting. What is that? Oh my God, there's a cup with mold in it. There's chips on the ground. We got t-shirts that cover the whole floor. Dirty laundry. Because you don't value this task. You don't realize what an unorganized environment does for your efficiency, for a clear mind, for your productivity. And I didn't realize this either. Trust me, I wasn't as tidy as I should have been. But I got into a relationship and she helped me organize my life, organize the things around me. I picked up some of her habits, which was amazing for me. Thank you, Lord. God bless. What I started doing to be able to do the dishes, to be able to do my laundry, to be able to do all these things, to clean up, because that's something I just don't enjoy. Man, I don't feel like I'm working towards a goal doing that. Whatever. You bundle the tasks. So say you hate exercise, but you love nature. Let's start doing exercise in nature. Go for a hike. Do your exercises outdoors. Maybe this will help you. Or while I do the dishes, I'm listening to audio programs. I'm listening to audio books. I'm listening to podcasts. So now I can learn while I'm doing these activities that I don't enjoy, that I don't like, that I don't want to do. Say you have to do all this paperwork for work. You don't value this task. And man, why do I have to do this? Develop so many freaking reasons why this task is important to finish right now. One, it clears your mind. It gets it out of your brain. Remember, you can only have a certain amount of things going on in your mind at once until you start feeling overwhelmed, until you just shut down, until you start forgetting so many things. So we want to clear our mind. Let's get that out of there. If it's an easy task, let's get it out. That's one reason. Another reason, maybe this is a part of your job. This is going to make you do a good job. This might get you to that promotion. If you put in a little extra work, if you do the task right away, you can be more creative for the next task because all that other clutter is not on your mind. The second reason is we have a low self-efficacy. We don't have that belief in ourselves that we can do a good job, that we can lose the weight, that we can achieve the goal. We're insecure about this task for whatever reason. There's a lot of fear there. So let me tell you about me with public speaking. So my freshman year, I have to do my first presentation in a class. It's history class. I got this professor. He's 88 years old, fresh. Got these fresh glasses on, a plaid suit. I don't want to make this guy. I want to impress this dude. But anyways, I just kept procrastinating. Nah, I don't want to go today. I'll go tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Why would I want to be the last kid to go? Well, because I kept putting off doing the work, getting prepared, because I didn't feel like I could do a good job. I was scared. I was in fear. It was a 5-minute presentation. Come on, I got to do a 5-minute presentation and I'm scared. I'm panicked. I'm in front of 15, 20 dudes my same age. Well, next thing you know, it's my turn to go. I haven't put in the work. I haven't prepared properly because I was too busy like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Because there wasn't that belief in myself that I could do the good job, that I could have a good presentation. I've never done this before. So I'm up there. I walk up to the front of the class. I'm looking at everybody, wiping sweat off my forehead. I feel like it's going good. I'm saying the points that I want to hit. I go hand in the sheet to the professor. He looks at me and goes, "You struggled with that one, didn't you?" Winked at me. I was like, Was it bad? Was it that bad? I thought I did all right. He gave me an A. Whatever, he gave me this A. And I was like, let's go. I'm nice at this presentation stuff. I sit down, 3 minutes have went by. My presentation lasted 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It had to be 5 minutes. It was 2 minutes. But I played football with this kid that sat next to me. He goes, dude, you were talking so fast and you had so much sweat going down your forehead. He was cracking up laughing at me, and I was just like, whatever. I got an A. He ended up getting a C because he used his note cards. He hit it with like 7-minute presentation, but he was using note cards, so scratch that. I win. Let's go. I'm getting better at public speaking. Right now, I'm still trying to improve because I'm still fearful of it. But you know what? We're attacking it. We're going to go after it. We're going to try to get better at it, and I'm going to have a belief in myself that I can do it. That's what I want for you. I want you to have a belief in yourself that you can accomplish your goals, that you can lose the weight, that you can do all these things. Whatever your goal is, you can accomplish it. So how can we build up a belief in ourselves? We can use positive affirmations. We can go for it. And when you go for it, when you actually do the task, you realize it's not so bad. But when you don't do it, you'll have regret that you never tried. You'll have a pain and anxiety and a stress that you put it off until the last minute and you're unprepared now. There was no way I should have got an A, but my professor felt bad for me. Let me just touch on this phenomenon that this psychology researcher did a study on the human brain of procrastination. Why do we procrastinate? Well, for some reason, our minds tend to value the immediate rewards far more than we value the long-term rewards, that investment for the future. But if you think about your future self, you want to be healthy. You want to eat good. But your present self's like, nah, I want that donut. I want that dopamine release right now. Come on. We don't got to worry about the future right now. It's the present moment. But we got to start remembering that life is short. So every hour that we spend procrastinating on our dreams, on our goals, we don't get that back. When you're procrastinating, your mind is just getting filled with junk. Just like your bedroom. When you put it off, when you don't pick up your clothes, when you don't put things where they're supposed to go, it starts cluttering. That's our minds. It'll just get so cluttered that you won't be able to do anything. The only thing that you can do is scroll on your phone because, I don't know, short-term gratification. Let's just not procrastinate. And here's the Ivy Lee method. So in 1918, Charles Schwab, one of the richest men in the world, was like, man, I want my staff to be efficient. They're all procrastinating on these things. Come on. I want my staff to work hard. I want my staff to get things done. So he's talking to this other businessman named Ivy Lee. And this guy was like, give me 15 minutes with all of your staff. Charles Schwab was like, all right, but how much will I owe you? He said, I don't want nothing right now. Wait 3 weeks. If you see a return, you pay me what you think it's worth. Just give me 15 minutes. That's all I need with every single person. So Ivy Lee is talking to these people. Okay, what's your problem? Well, here, this is what you're going to do. Every single evening, you're going to write down a list of 6 things that you must accomplish tomorrow. And now you're going to prioritize them from most important to least important. 6 things. Okay, now the next day, we're going to tackle those. We're going to start with task number 1 until it's finished. Then we move on to task 2 until it's finished. We don't do 1, 2, and 3 all at the same time. We do task 1 until it's finished. Okay, now you're doing task 2 until it's finished. Now task 3. Oh, okay. Nice. Now we have 4 and 5 that's left on the list. It's the next evening. You move 4 and 5 to that list again. You just move it right over. 4, 5, and 6 are on this new sheet. Again, we're prioritizing them. The next day, rinse and repeat. Boom. Task 1 until it's finished. Task 2 until it's finished. Task 3 until it's finished. That's the Ivy Lee method. Charles Schwab's waited 3 weeks and Charles Schwab is like, what did you do? These guys are efficient. We got a machine operating here. They're all motivated. They're all killing it. They're all getting things done. I'm going to pay you $25,000. And in 1918, $25,000 would be worth $425,000 in 2020. Ivy Lee went in there with confidence. Went in there saying, I can help your staff. I can help your staff be productive. And this method will help you too. Will help you prioritize the things that are important, to prioritize the tasks that need to get done. And once you get the things done for you, for your job, for whatever, for your family, now you're going to have time in your mind to think about your goals, your dreams, so you do this every working day. Maybe on Saturday and Sunday you can prioritize your goals, your dreams. But trust me, this method will have you productive, will have you getting things done. I also heard Earl Nightingale talk about it. I've heard many people talk about the 6 most important tasks. Write them down in the evening, conquer them the next day. If not, move them to the next. It's all good. We're out here. Remember, I just want you to be productive. Shout out to my boy who asked me, why do I procrastinate? Because we all procrastinate. It's not just him. This success army, we need to talk about these things so that we can improve, so that we can be productive, so that we can go after our goals, go after our dreams, and accomplish something and achieve our goals. Not only go after them, but achieve them. Remember, I'm here to ignite your passion. Be you and be different. And it's one love, always. Peace.